Hi guys, and welcome to your October 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless reading first half of the month for the beautiful sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bam, say hello to my members, my patrons, and my coffee club members. Everything that you need, Virgo, for you and your collective is below in the description box. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Let's go ahead and bring your energy over from the bonus. But before we do that, let's pay a few bills. First and foremost, if you're interested in purchasing a product on thecoldestwaterbottle.com, please head over to that website through my affiliate link below in the description box, and it will entitle you to 10% off of your purchase over there if you decide to use the code readings at checkout. That is also true if you want to actually include yourself in the giveaway. You can go ahead and through my affiliate link sign up to win a free bottle. Okay. Now, in addition to that, obviously you can text a question. That information is up somewhere depending on the location of your screen. You can text the question for 1111. It will be turned around within 24 hours, okay, from the time that you actually ordered it. There is a membership. Well, I don't want to call it a membership. I keep correcting myself. It's more like a subscription. If you subscribe and basically pay one amount a month, one low amount, you will get 2 questions a month. Those questions are actual pools. I do 3-card pools, almost like a past, present, future, or yes or no, or just to kind of see the energy that surrounds the question. And I send you a personalized message within 24 hours. I am going to start to expand that service, but that's neither here nor there for now. I'm not going to announce that. So if you're interested in that, you can go over there. Everything that I'm mentioning to you right now can be accessed in depth with an explanation on my website. If you're interested in texting, you can still access that app. You don't necessarily have to use your phone. You can go on my website and there's a clickable link at the top of the site, which when you register, you can do the exact same thing. Say you're on your tablet or say you're on your desktop. You can do that and access that service as well. Of course, personal readings are open. Please go and look at any tarot service that you book with me. Go ahead and take a look at my offerings and book and plan accordingly. Now, there is going to be a full moon class. I am bringing it back by popular demand. I am very excited about it. And because my releasing ritual has evolved from a couple of years ago when I offered these classes up until now. So I'm going to try to get back to my schedule of doing it every single month, but I don't want to make any promises now. So if you're interested in doing that, the link is pinned below in the comments, as well as in the description box. And if you follow my activity on in the community tab, that link is there for you as well. Okay. The class will take place the night of October the 20th, Virgo Collective. And it will be right after we're going live because we're going to go live with our pool. Okay. Anything that needs additional information or my additional, like let's say when we use this Love Answer Oracle, those particular cards come with an additional narrative. All of those narratives will be up on my SoundCloud page so you can listen to them, okay? Because I want to keep those videos within a certain thing. And there'll be other things over there on SoundCloud for you, sort of taking the place of the walk with sessions with Marv when I was doing my spring walk. Now I don't have time to bring you with me because it's not as nice outside anymore. All of the crap that you hear in the background, I don't have time. So in addition to any type of additional information that I want to give you, that is where you're going to go. It just made sense to have everything in one centralized place. Okay. All right. Thank you for allowing me to do that. Let's get started. So if you've seen your bonus video first, because that's where you should start. I know bonus is an addition to, but that's how I like them to be watched over here. And I'm actually going to be changing the name of that bonus video because I like to upload for you now in pairs. That has evolved as well. It used to just be one video, but now I believe that there is a little bit more to say. So now everyone gets 2 videos, no matter what's going on. You used to get 2 videos a week. Now you get 2 videos every 2 weeks. So this is what's happening. So the very first energy that came out is the Page of Swords in reverse. Now, I don't normally read reversals, but it flew out that way. And I've already told you a lot about, what I felt about that reading. But before we get into that, we're going to bring your energy over and do a quick recap of the energies and their strength. Okay, so first and foremost, you got one major arcana, and that is the Taurus card. That's the Hierophant. That is 5. 5 carries that energy of challenges. So I know that there's been some challenging energy between you and this individual with regards to everything that is going on between you and this relationship. I know that it has been challenging. Okay. There was a couple of keywords that are very important to the energy of this read. We have trust, body, physical, vessel, and there we go. If I can get that out, and then trust, if I can get things out right. Okay, transformation and body, physical, vessel. Okay. And then the majority of the other one was 3 chakras that are extremely important. So, I know that there is some things that's going on with them spiritually. Third eye, sacral, and crown. Okay. And all of that has been explained. Your energy from the bonus is, or your additional message is, the heart-to-heart conversation being clarified by devotion or devoted. Okay. And also the Chariot card, clarify and express your love. So that in itself was like a big deal. Okay. It really was like, but I'm not going to go into that yet. So Page of Swords being in reverse. So normally upright, this brings these obstacles, and these obstacles are meant to grow you. There is going to be challenging. It's going to be truthful. It's going to be things that is designed to shake you up, wake you up to the truth of a situation in the form of a page. Typically is a message that you don't like. It's a thought, an idea, or some type of conversation that you're engaged in that you just don't like. And from those thoughts and ideas or conversations brings forward obstacles. But you're supposed to take it and look at it from a standpoint where you're learning and growing something. This is in reverse. So this person is stuck. And this was one of the things that I was trying to explain to you guys in your video. They also are in the 8 of Swords. So they are trapped in their mind to the ideas that have conflicted, that gives them conflicted thoughts. So they're not trying to grow and learn from the obstacles. No truth is coming in. And here they are caged in their own thoughts. Okay. And then in the heart place, that's why I said what is going on. There is the 5 of Swords. So there's a lot of lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits. There's a lot of covering up of what I'm really feeling. What I don't like about this energy, Virgo, in addition to the obvious, is that this person is very much so a chicken shit, because you want to hold an individual into your confusion and not releasing them. That's selfish. You don't know what's going on with you, but you want to hold me in this. This individual is definitely holding you hostage in this. Now, they can be saying that this is how or what you are doing to them, so take it as it resonates. I also see that there is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is the exact opposite of all of this crazy energy. So that lets me know that there is a truth that this person is very much so aware of, or the energy of the truth is trying to break through, but the individual is not allowing themselves to see or even accept the truth. It's not sometimes that you see it. Is this that you just don't want to accept it? You just don't want to accept that this is how effed up it is. And that could be what it is. We also have the King of Wands. So there is a lot of energy around this person knowing exactly where they should, or the energy. Again, I do feel like these 2 cards, these 2 kings, is energetically this person doing something that they're not invested in. That sounds absolutely crazy, right? But people do it. People will waste their time in doing something that they don't believe in just because it's something to do. And it goes back to crown and sacral. What was the other one? Crown, sacral, and third eye. No awareness, no spirituality, no investing or investment in anything higher. Just being stuck in your narrative and your little cocoon of ignorance. And this individual, unfortunately, and I don't mean to speak ill of the person that you may have feelings for or anything, but this is definitely a pain in the ass to have to read because it's such conflict that it's crazy. And then we do have the Hermit. So obviously, Virgo, you have pulled your energy back. You are possibly looking for, a bigger perspective or another point of view as you retreat within yourself. But that's definitely what this person is going through. I think that the majority of the energy here is that the person just doesn't like the fact that they don't like the fact that they are unaware of what the hell is going on, and they have no idea, nor do they want to face the truth. So they don't want to own up to their shortcomings. It's easy to live in their own delusion. This is just the delusion of a person, what feels right in their particular head, what goes on. And we see that in their head is trapped in their own thoughts and caged, as you can see, in their own, cage of fear. And then on top of that, they're up at night. Listen, I don't know what this is and who this individual is, but I'm telling you, like, this person is up at night, not getting any sleep. This person is losing a tremendous amount of clarity. They won't allow themselves to engage in any reasoning outside of what they have. They have built this cocoon of fear around them. They're not getting any sleep. Page of Swords in reverse is forgiving and learning. So although the bonus shows that they are trying to transform, I also went on to say that now that this Page of Swords, you see that it is in reverse. They're blocking that. No releasing and healing of the past. They're stuck. I was having a conversation, but ironically, with my son last night. He is a Cancer with a Gemini moon. And just listen to people and what they say. He was disappointed about something that I had planned for us. This is just very, very, very general. And I instantly went into trying to clear his or work on getting rid of his disappointment. Something really, really is something that he wanted us to do. And I changed it and thought that the alternative was better. The alternative made him feel some kind of way because he was fixated on the way that the original thing that we were going to do. That's what he wanted. So when I said, oh, okay, well, we can still do such and such and such, and we can still do that. This just goes to show you. And I'm talking about a minor, a young adult. He's fixated on the fact of the disappointment. If you are a person that wants to problem solve, you're not going to be able to get the mentality, oh, I'm just disappointed. And I'm like, I know, but and of course it is an extreme example because we're talking about mother and son. But I want you to pay attention to is very much so what I'm reading. So what I'm saying is that instead of focusing on the alternative, he decided to stay stuck in the fact that it was disappointing. The alternative did not make up for the disappointment. And when you're a problem solver and you don't want a person that you love to be disappointed, and they choose to stay stuck while they process through, everybody's processing time and clocking times. We used to say the computer was clocking in corporate America in my former self, my former life. And that would mean that you got this, one of my coworkers, and back in the day, a long time ago, used to call it the spinning vortex. You would just see that your computer was stuck. It probably does that at home. I don't deal with that anymore now that I deal with Macs as much. But back in my Windows days, my PC days, yes, you will see this spinning vortex and it'll just be stuck, just spinning. And I'm just like, that's what this person does. All of those examples is to say that that's exactly what this person does. They're blocking the healing and allowing themselves to release the healing in the past. They're stuck in a spinning vortex. They're married to the disappointment. They don't know how to bring themselves out of it. And next we do have codependencies. That's the addiction. Emotionally addictive thoughts or patterns are affecting this. And this is the reason why they're up at night. I just came up with something as I was in between videos, as I was reading this energy. The person doesn't want to be disappointing, but is completely unaware of the disappointment that they cause others. The very disappointment that this individual does not want to feel is the very same disappointment that this person is. They don't want to be disappointed, but they are a disappointment. In the hard place, there is keep an open mind. I did read this. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Virgo, you've brought something different to the board. There's been lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits, and this been because of this individual, I believe. Of course, this can be in reverse, but that is not how I am intuiting this. I am intuiting this or interpreting this to be that this is what they're not telling you because this is what they're hiding, okay? The King of Swords energy is being clarified by let your friends help you. They need help in uncovering the truth sometimes. Somebody that is this caged up in codependency, of course it makes sense for them to ask others for help because this is what they do. This is exactly what they do. And this is much deeper. They want to call you in, affirm and pray and visualize because they're only attached to the outcome. They're only attached to what makes them uncomfortable and the fact that they want you. Not so much as interested about giving you what you want, okay? And what's very, very interesting about all of this is that they want to ascend to a higher level of commitment within this chaos. This is really weird to me, but it's not impossible. As a matter of fact, probably 90% of the population wants to ascend and they're not right on the inside themselves. And that is a lot of why these relationships fall apart. This person is really needing to take a step back and deal with their internal trauma and their addictions because they're blocking their own recovery. And therefore, they're up at night, not because necessarily either because they're losing sleep because of the stress. They feel guilty because when they lay head to pillow at night, they know that they are the reason why this relationship is not working. They know that it is safe to love you, and they know that they should choose this relationship for the highest of their fulfillment, but yet they choose not to do it because of their own ignorance. Okay, but forgiving and learning, codependency, keep an open mind, let your friends help you, calling in your soulmate, engagement, and it is safe for you to love. So what they're not telling you is that they're going through hell behind closed doors, but they want to make it seem like everything is okay. You, on the other hand, see success in the relationship and want to express yourself. But I'm telling you, there are some things that this person needs to work on by themselves, Virgo. They're not ready for the type of commitment, for your level of commitment, the way that you are wanting to commit or a way that you want a person to commit to you. Let's get your patterns. We do have red flags. See? Tune into the subtle energy that you are receiving about the situation. Listen to the messages from your body, gut, and trust your intuition. I'm telling you. Detours, divine intervention, delays, and detours. If you're wondering why it did not work out the way you wanted it to, that's why. Soul imprint. They have unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritances. They have inherited some stuff, and it ain't got nothing to do with you, Virgo. Purely physical, sexual attraction, fire, and passions run and burn fast without other elements. This is what they're comfortable in doing. This is the reason why their sacral chakra is off. Okay? They prefer to have these sexual connections with individuals and not anything. Oh, what the hell is this? That was so weird. And not anything else. And it has wreaked havoc and caused some real problems. Okay? But thought patterns. Get out of your head and into your heart. This is the truth. Well, we already know that they have blocked the truth, right? Yes, we do. Okay? We know that they're blocking the truth. So this is what they're not saying. Where is my angel answers? But honestly, I wouldn't necessarily give up. The person is really needs help. Needs your help, needs your love. But you have to discern whether you're going to put your life on hold and wait for this person to come around, because if they're hurting this bad, there's definitely things that they can't give you, Virgo. I want you to keep that in mind. But they do want to ascend to a higher level of commitment, but they want to ascend as is. So I'm telling you that they're afraid. And they know that as much as they want to marry you, that they're not right. They could be protecting you. That's what this divine intervention is about. Communicate clearly is what's here. Okay. Big happy changes. I hope so. Okay. That's a good thing. Within the next few months. And let go. So for the last couple of readings, they are positive, but then the top message looks like it contradicts what is being told. I don't, or what it perceives is telling you. I don't believe that the let go has anything to do with letting go of the person necessarily, but it is time to let go of an expectation, because I don't think that this person is quite ready. They're going to depend on you. And like I said, some of you, if this is how you love, this is perfect. But you have to understand, when you come in already at a disadvantage, eventually you're going to start looking for the exact same thing that you give to the person. So please proceed with caution. But back to what the cards are saying, despite all of the things that they have going on, there may be some things that they don't want you to know, but they still see themselves with you. And if you try to leave, they call you back in, they pull you in, they see you in their life. You have brought some things to the table that has been different and new, uncomfortable, and both enlightening and exciting at the same time. So this is what they want to keep. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that you take it slow and you have open communication about your expectations, so you avoid, Virgo, your disappointment. Okay? Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your energy. The vote is out. Please go vote on your upload schedule. We're going to start dropping the second half next week, which is in a couple days. Okay? Bye, Virgo, and I'll see you then.